single day, I'm gonna make something great. That's my way. Every single day, I'm gonna make something great. That's my way.
What's up? What's up? Hello, Benji Earhart. Hey, Sonia. What's up? Nope, didn't get anything yesterday or today, but we did get out. Please let me know if you can hear me, because I didn't have any audio on my little intro video come across. So if you can hear me, please let me know. So far, we got 5 people in the chat. Let's hope this thing grows. You know, I always say if I get 100 viewers, I'm going to do a giveaway. So share this if you would, and get this out to folks. What's up, Billy Max? Okay, good. Sounds good. Billy Max is over on the YouTube channel. He's kind of in the Facebook doghouse right now, so he had to get on get on the YouTube. So anytime if he makes a comment, y'all can't see it, but I can pop him up right here. So right there he is, from Greenbrier Outdoors. So I hear you. I can hear you, and I'm deaf. I don't think you're deaf. She always understood me. Hey guys and gals, we are just 2 days away, a little over 2 days away, for Cast King Live's 100 gift giveaway Christmas show. So Tuesday night at 7 o'clock, you could win rods, reels, apparel. Who knows what they're going to give away? So Tuesday night at 7 o'clock on the Cast King page. Go there, like their page, watch that live video with AJ Gore. Give it away, AJ. They're going to give away 100 Cast King items, and hopefully some extremist items too, which is awesome. So hopefully get some more in there. And there's probably some people watching some football games. Big, huge game tonight. Gigantic game tonight between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Buffalo Bills. So that kicks off at 8:20. I know where Junior Witt, I know where my mother's going to be, and half of, or 75% of West Virginia is going to be doing it 20 minutes after 8. So, guys, if you're viewing the chat, give us a hello, type in hello so I can see who all is watching and say hello to you. That would be great. If you do me a big old solid and hit that like button and share this for me, man, I would appreciate that. I would appreciate that. Also, I've thrown the link up in the channel for my YouTube channel. If you go over and subscribe, I'd appreciate that. Help build that thing up so we can get some things going. I've decided, we talked about 2021 last week, what everybody's going to do, but I've decided some things I'm going to do. What's up, Chavis Vaughn? David Hicks? Glad y'all on here. Good old Chavis. Known Chavis a long time. Awesome. How's David Hicks doing? All right. Glad to have Chavis on. I don't think he's been on my live show so far, so appreciate it. Yeah. Everybody that's popping in, please say hello. I like to see who all hit that. Come in here. We're going to talk about several things tonight. Hey, Christmas is coming quick. Is everybody ready for that? If you need some ideas for some Christmas gifts, I can show you some good stuff, especially for your family members who like the outdoors. Glad you're doing good, Dave. Glad you're doing good. So, a lot of stuff going on in the world. A lot of it ain't good, but we can hang out on Sunday nights and keep all this together. Yeah, I've decided on some things we're gonna be doing after the new year through this chat to make it more lively, add some more content. We're gonna be doing. I'm gonna start. Who's willing to do some YouTube fishing videos with us? Go fishing with some of my viewers, some of the people who like to watch. Maybe travel a little bit and go fish with someone in some new water, and we're going to film it. We're going to put it on the channel, put it on my YouTube channel. So, whether we catch anything or not, I know I'm going to end up going trout fishing with Benji Earhart. I just know that for sure. And I'm going to get him in a little bit of bass fishing. He likes to fish for them trout, but he only gets about 3 months to do it. So I'm going to turn him into a bass fisherman yet. And he's going to take me to some secret ponds. I know he knows of. So, guys and gals, we Lunkertex that I just became an affiliate of. If you look in the corner of my no, this way. Right. You know, it's hard as heck to do. But you see it. It says Lunkertex. Just became an affiliate with Lunkertex, and a lot of good things going on there. Want to go to Spruce Mob ice fishing. You know, I've never done any ice fishing. But guess what? Cast King has come out with some ice rods. Give me a reason to buy some ice rods, ice fishing rods. Because they, top right corner, Billy Max right there. He knows where my logo's at. Everything's reversed on this camera, Billy. I can't find it. Right there. Right there. So yeah, give me a reason to buy some ice fishing rods, Ben. Because we just got 2 brand new ones come out, and they are designed by one of the top research and developers in rod designing and reel designing in the world. Trust me, his name's Al Norther. He's worked for many of the big fishing companies, and he left big money come to Cast King because he believes in the mission statement of Cast King. So trust me, it's some good stuff. I might have to find that video and share it with y'all. If any of y'all's into ice fishing, I know right down in here in this area, I don't trust getting out there. Now I have seen people out ice fishing on a little beaver. As long as we get cold enough weather sustained for a certain amount of time, I won't worry about falling through the ice. But yeah, you catch pike, walleye if you go to the right places ice fishing. It'd be pretty cool. Dropping them little jigs. Be just like drop shot. I don't see my mom on here. Benji, when you popped on, could you hear audio on my intro video? And just because I couldn't hear it. Just wondering you if you could hear it when you popped on. You want to go ice fishing, Dave? Well, I tell you, um, it's gonna have to stay cold for a long time right around here where we're at to go ice fishing. And it hadn't been that cold for a long time. Loud and clear. That's cool. I'm glad to hear that. I've been working on a few intro videos. Um, I just worked on another one there a while ago before we came on live. So, yeah, if it gets cold enough and the ice gets solid enough, yeah, I don't care to go. I think that'd be pretty cool. And what's that, Benji? You said you're gonna build a ice hut. Okay, cool. 2 inches on Spruce Knob right now of ice. Really? Wow. Okay, that's cool. You got an auger? Drill that hole with in the water? That would be pretty cool. How many of you guys in here fish with an Ned Rig? You can catch tons and tons of fish on a Ned Rig. I say a Ned Rig probably do pretty good ice fishing. But you know what? Billy Mack states, as long as the ice is 4 inch thick, it's safe to walk and fish. Okay. Um, the Ned Rig. I've seen Billy Max catch millions of fish on the Ned Rig. I've seen lots of people catch millions of fish on the Ned Rig. I've caught lots of fish on Ned Rig. Right now in this cold water, Ned Rig would be awesome. But I don't like a Ned Rig. I don't like them at all. Because I spend more money fishing with Ned Rig supplies than I do any other bait I've ever owned. And that's because those Ned heads that you work them baits up on them hooks and lead heads get get hung up so much and break off that light line. And for a pack of like four, almost $4 and something, and you buy them every week. Yes, we do know about Calvin Price. For sure, Sonia, for sure. Yeah. But to be honest, I'm glad that happened. Glad that happened. Okay. Mom's in the stream. Everybody say hello to my mother. Pretty awesome. Normally my sister and brother-in-law is on here, but I don't see him. Anybody else that's in the viewing the video, say hello so I know who's watching, and unless you don't want me to know. And I think I kind of get that too. But the Ned Rig would be all right around here if we had pea gravel bottoms to fish in. They wouldn't get hung up in the rocks so daggone much. And Z-Man makes an awesome Ned head, but they want so much for them. And their TRD worms, the real deal, or as we call them, a turd worm, works awfully great, but they tend to work better together. With putting a TRD worm on someone else's Ned head don't seem to work so well. I don't know why. Or other baits on a Z-Man lead head don't seem to work so well. So, but you gotta love that last tech from Z-Man. So I started and I went to the next best thing. It's a little larger presentation. It's called a shaky head. But with the shaky head, you screw that on. You had 2 really crappy days. I hear you fishing for crappie, but I went to the shaky head. It's a little heavier version of a Ned Rig, but you get to bury that hook into the worm's body, and it makes it weedless. So I don't, and so I don't lose as many of those. And the head's got a little different shape to it, so it comes through the. No, I didn't see them. But it comes through the rocks a little bit better and the cover a little bit better. But you fish them pretty much the same way as you do a Ned Rig. What's up, Jay Shepherd? Caldwell boy I grew up with. You still in North Carolina? Ain't seen you in forever. Glad you're on. Checking us out. Come visit us every Sunday night. This is where we're going to be until we move to a different night, which I've been saying for a long time. Just trying to figure out what would be a good night to do that. Okay, cool. Cool. Now, Jay, anytime you come back this way and you make sure you look me up, let me know you're in so we can hang out. So some of the things coming up in the future on Oaksters Live, we're gonna get out there. It's safe to be outdoors and doing things together, and fishing, hunting, stuff like that is that's the way you conquer this COVID-19. And I don't know what's going on with my work, but we just got a big group message that everybody needs to work remotely from home tomorrow. So I don't know what's happening. I got a pretty good guess, but we'll see. But so what I'm thinking about doing is that each week or once or twice a month. Wow, that's a pretty good size crate. Good Lord, that's some slabs. Wow. I just seen that. I got 2 screens up, 2 monitors going here, so that way I can look over the other one when something comes up like that. Cool. What's up, Chris Watson? One of my brothers for life. Chris and I were fraternity brothers at Concord. Awesome, that you come on here. That's great, man. That is great. Awesome. I hate that our reunion got canceled this year and all that stuff. We'll all get together here soon. Yeah. Awesome that you're on here. Pretty cool. Always awesome when a brother hops up on here. But I'm thinking any of the viewers that like to fish together, and we'll shoot some YouTube videos and have some fun with that. Maybe a couple times a month. Spend the day viewing Bluestone. Okay, cool. Awesome. And we'll get out and do some videos with some folks. Maybe get out on the boat, do some bank fishing, kayaking. I think that'll be some fun times, and get some content out there, and not only get some content out there, and also viewers have certain ways that they catch fish. Everybody's got a confident bait they go out and they slay them on, and we can learn how to do that together. I might have never fished with a bait like that. And speaking of that, I'm willing to do some swapping. If there's a bait that you do really well on, I have never fished with, and I got something here that you want to try, man, we can swap. We can do some swapping. And try baits out, and that we've never used before. So excited to do something like that. I'm thinking that once a month I may order something online, and if something I need online, I may order two and give one away. And what we'll do is for all the folks who comments on these videos, they have a software out there called Random Comment Pickers. So it will be Whopper Popper. I can show you how to catch fish on that. Okay. I know you can, 'cause I've seen you do it. And so if there's something I need, and there's always something I need, so I may order two of them and do a giveaway once a month on something. It could be a bait, it could be a tumbler, it could be a hat. What's up, Robert Schaefer? What's up, John King? Glad to get people in here. Like I said, if you're just watching and you're viewing, say hello to me so I know who all come in here. We've had some new people come in tonight. Hadn't been on the stream. What's up? What's down? And that's pretty cool. Getting some more action on the show. I love doing this and yakking with everybody. Hello, Joy. What's up, sis? And I got a question for you. So shoot me a private message. Hello, Shala. So I can ask you a question. So yeah, I thinking about doing that. Might do it could even be I may just buy a random box from Monster Bass to give away, or something like that. And so I'm working on some ideas for 2021, and I don't know where Landon's at. Let me answer this real quick here. And so she got me off track just a minute there. Okay, that's all I needed to know. So we're gonna do stuff like that, and have some good content going there. I want to get more young people in here, and I'm getting ready to invite this 13-year-old boy from Delaware to come on the show. I'm going to try to set him up for next week. He is also an affiliate for Monster Bass, and every Thursday on Instagram, Monster Bass does a live show. Now they're not going to do it start back up again until after the 1st, but he is like a co-host, and he's hilarious, and he's very informative. And I'm gonna try to, if his mom will let him, I'm gonna try to get him on as a guest on my show here. And so that ought to be cool. Get more kids involved, and not too shy to come online with the Oakster. Like I said, if you're sitting here watching this thing, just type in hello. Let me know who you are. Would love to say hello to you and see who all's been watching from time to time. And then as this thing grows, and as many people as can, and COVID allows us to do so, I'd like to do a big old gathering at one time, and if it's safe to do so, do like a covered dish somewhere near some water, and we can all fish and do some fun things and do some grab bags and some giveaways and all kind of stuff. Meet people in person. I want to do some stuff like that too. Just all about and build this community of not only fishermen and fisher women, but just people that want to get out and meet new people and have a good time. And so we're going to do things like that. Also, one of my passions is dogs and cats to a point, but rescue dogs, rescue animals, things like that. So I'd like to do something to help with maybe do some fishing tournaments, if people are interested or something like that to raise money for the animal shelters to have food and help pay for vet bills and things like that. Because it's very well needed. So, and I like to do something with the veterans, when it comes to fishing. So I'm trying to find some people out there that may know how or have built some apparatuses for veterans who may be in a wheelchair or it needs some type of adaptive equipment to fish. I may know someone that can do that. So my mind's just a rolling with what we can do with all this. So David Hicks says, well, "What's up?" Everybody say hi to David Hicks. He's a fisherman. Pretty awesome guy. So, Lunker Text, to come back to that, let me tell you about something that happened yesterday with Lunker Text. They sent out a text with a new bundled bait group with 4 War Eagle spinnerbaits. And if anybody's fished with spinnerbaits a lot, they know who War Eagle is, and they make some other type of baits too. But they make some pretty daggone good spinnerbaits. And they had 4 yesterday that had the regular skirt and then an extended skirt that comes off, where it's like having a trailer on your spinnerbait, and with some awesome colors. Chartreuse and white, and I can't remember the others, but with 2 different style of blades, which adds more thump to that. In cold water, it works really good. They had 4 of them, which normally retails all 4 of them together for about $28, and they had them for $13.99. When I saw the message, it said it was 30 minutes before I saw the message, and I said, you know what? I want those War Eagle spinnerbaits. And I put in the number 1 for 1 bundle, and I got a message back says, we apologize, but these baits here have already sold out in 15 minutes. So that's how good a deal that was on them War Eagle spinnerbaits. And so check out Lunker Tax. I put the link up in the chat, in the beginning of the chat. Click on that link. You sign up, put your buying information in there, your card information in there, and you don't have to buy anything, but you'll get text every so often, 2-3 times a week, sometimes daily, with different bundled baits. And if there's something you want, you could be at work, you could be you could be in the bathroom, you could be in the middle of anything. And if it's, you look at it, go, wow, that's a good deal. Put the amount of bundles you want in there, and boom, your order's in. Within a few minutes, comes back, says your order's been shipped. And I don't go to the stores much. I do all my shopping online pretty much when I need something, whether it's fishing or something for the kitchen or whatever. I ordered online, and they, out of everybody I've ever ordered from when it comes to ordering baits, they have been the quickest of getting anything to me. Um, the closest to them, it will probably be Midway USA, and I know everybody knows that Midway USA is for buying ammo and reloading, but they got a heck of a bait selection on there to buy fishing baits now. So remember that, and a lot of times they're cheaper than everybody else. Um, so I get my orders from them really, really quick. It just blows my mind how fast they come in. And Amazon's pretty quick. When it wasn't COVID, sometimes it was just a day when you got it. There's a gentleman down in Houston, Texas named Milton Thompson who orders from Cast King all the time, and somehow he's getting his stuff in a day, and I have no idea how. But the Cast King's come out with a new product that could make a really nice Christmas gift, especially for people who like to catch and cook what they fish for and doing fillets. They've come out with a new fillet knife, and they got some great fillet knives. Robert Schaefer and John them can tell you from where we was camping 2 years ago with the ones I had, the Speed Demon Pro fillet knives. They're really, really nice. Well, this one here is a folding fillet knife. Check it out. Check the grip on that thing. It ain't gonna slip in your hand. It's sort of like the material that's on our Speed Demon Pro fishing rods, that wind grip material, like golf club material. Check this out. I mean, it's long as my screen. It says the Cast King folding fillet knife. Right now, what it was the other day, they retail for $22. And these have been compared to the Bubba Blades, as comparable to the Bubba Blades. I'll never say this is better than anybody else's, but they are always comparable. But the Bubba Blade's about $49. This one's $22, and right now they got like a 10 or 15% coupon code on Amazon. Just go into Cast King, scroll through, or type in the search box Cast King folding fillet knife. This will come right up. This is awesome. It's got the little button on the back, as you can see, and it folds right back into place. These are awesome for camping, having in your kitchen. It's this amazing item, and I'll have to admit that I'll use different companies' products over the years, but after a while, weighs up. After a while, I get bored with companies. You know what? I've been a Inner Circle member for Cast King and promoting Cast King products now for going on 3 years. Will be this spring, and I get excited every day and look to see what else they've come out with. Rods, reels, knives, hats, pliers. The pliers are just amazing. The Speed Demon Pro pliers, they're just amazing. So I mean, it's awesome stuff, and there's some companies out there that I have been asked by a few other companies to be an affiliate with them, and I said no. I gotta believe in you 100%, and right now I'm not a pro staffer or as Cast King calls it, an ambassador for them, but I am an Inner Circle member, and for being an Inner Circle member, See, when I first joined up, being an Inner Circle member, you paid $49 and you got a kit, and had a lot of neat stuff in it from Cast King, and you became a lifetime member of Cast King, and you get when the discounts come out for the normal public, Inner Circle members get about another 15% off over that. You get to try out products, and you get to keep them. I got to try out the Cast King Spartacus Maximus reel. It is one of the first low-profile saltwater bait casters, and but you can bass fish with it too. It's $100 reel through Cast King, which they cut out all the retail process. They make it, send it to you, and then you don't go to the store, pick it up, and the price keeps going up. And so that's probably about $180 reel, I would say, if it's sold in a retail store somewhere in that neighborhood, and it is awesome. Billy Max has fished with it. I think John took it to the Chesapeake Bay to fish with, and it's amazing. It's a 6:3-to-1 gear ratio in a seafoam green, and it's heavy duty. And I got to keep that for free. I did a little YouTube video. If you'll go subscribe to my YouTube channel and look for the video on reviewing of the Spartacus Maximus. I got to do that because I am an Inner Circle member, and I got selected for that. So that was pretty cool, and can't wait for something else coming down for me to try out. Pretty awesome. And speaking of Cast King, once again mention Tuesday night, this coming Tuesday night on the 15th. I'm skipping bowling for this. But Tuesday night at 7 o'clock is the annual Cast King live Christmas show. And they're giving away 100 different items from Cast King, and hopefully with some extremist stuff mixed in. So you could easily get in there, do what they say to do to get your name thrown in the hat for stuff: rods, reels, apparels, knives, pliers, tackle bags, tackle backpacks, all kind of stuff. They're going to be giving away on Tuesday night at 7 o'clock. All you got to do is go to Cast King on Facebook, hit the little like button so you can start following them, and scroll down for when the live video comes on. And I'm telling you, dude, it's going to be packed that night. We have been promoting this and promoting the heck out of this. And if you follow me enough, you'll see that about that. So it's going to be pretty exciting. Tuesday night, I won something the first year they done it. And trust me, when they say they give stuff away, to give it away. John can tell you that I've won things. I've won a Sharky 3 spinning reel. I've won pliers. I've won this. I can't remember all of them, but I've won 4 or 5 times over the years when they do giveaways. So they do give this stuff away. It comes to you. And so it's pretty exciting. So check it out Tuesday night. I may even get home in time from work, unless I'm having to work from home again and I'll already be here. I may do a so-called red carpet show. So be looking forward to that around 6 o'clock. And I'll flip Amazon up. We'll scroll through and say, hey, this might be given away and this might be given away. So check it out. It is really, really cool if that could happen. So if you're watching a video and you ain't said hello yet, Say hello to me so I know who's out there. Like I said, yeah, you can't beat that Sharky 3 reel, John. But John will also tell you, I got another reel called the Mela 2. And you can't find it on Amazon or eBay anymore, but you can go to their foreign company, Ally, somebody like that. And let's see if I have that app on the phone. But it's called a Cast King Mela 2, which cost me only like $32. And that daggone reel is a hammer. It is durable. It is beautiful. It is awesome. And it was the first spinning reel I ever ordered from Cast King. And it's discontinued for whatever reason, and I don't know why. But trying to find, because there's a third store you can shop Cast King from. I'm trying to see if I can find it in here. Ally Express, maybe, is what it's called. Um, the first two bait casting reels I ever got was the Stealth, which I still have, and it's been discontinued, but it still works like a charm. And the first Speed Demon bait casting reel at the time, it was a 9-3-1. It was the fastest gear ratio reel in the world. Now, granted, they went up in speed. Now they have the Speed Demon Elite 10-1-1. Like I said, I think on eBay, you might find them on eBay and Ally Express for that Mela 2. But it's a beautiful reel. It's black. It's a beautiful reel and it works good. So I think my first order ever from Cast King was 3 new reels and 3 rods. Might have been 4. I can't remember. And then I got the Assassin reel, which is 6-3-1 to crankbait fish with. And guess what? It's discontinued too, but I still have it and it still works good. So, and I hear a little birdie saying they're getting ready to come out with the new Assassin Elite. And if it means it's elite, it means it's been made for the tournament fishermen that Cast King sponsored. So that means that they've got some of the professional fishermen looking at revamping that Assassin reel, and they're the ones who saying we need this, we need that for it. So be on the lookout for that. Assassin Elite, that would be pretty cool. But I'm telling you, if you want to fish with good quality equipment, I mean, I know I sound like every week, like what they call somebody who's a clickbaiter, but I'm not. I'm telling you, these reels and rods, let's just not even talk about the rods. These reels are awesome. I mean, I haven't had an issue out of any of them yet. Not once. Not saying I won't, because you could get a batch of them and have 1 or 2 bad ones in it. It happens to everybody. Even the Abu Garcia Rios, the Daiwa Tutulas, you know, the Shimano's, the Quantum. You may get a bad one. It happens. You know, it just does. Rods. I've had more problem with rods when it comes to shipping. And but never none broken. I ordered a combo one time. Let me tell you another good thing about all this. I ordered a combo. I don't think they make it anymore. It's called a Cadet. And I ordered it for John's wife, Shyla. It's a bait caster combo. The Cadet reel and the Cadet rod. And they sent me the rod, but didn't send me the reel. So I called them up, told them what happened. We double checked with the UPS guy, see if the reel part might have been on the truck. There wasn't nothing there. It was just the rod. So they said, okay, we'll just send you another combo. Never asked for the rod back. And right now, Billy Max has his bait caster on that cadet rod. So, and it's not a bad rod. It's not a bad little setup. Um, so that's how good they take care of you. They really do. You know, if you go subscribe to the Cast King channel, they'll show you how to make their reels. They'll show you how to make their. We have 2 or 3 brands of our line is on an eco spool, that will, within a year, when it's thrown away in a landfill somewhere, the empty spools, they'll go away. Not like the regular plastic ones, things like that. They will go away and become part of the earth. So it's a pretty cool deal there also when it comes to our environment. So that's pretty cool. But the Valiant Eagle, with the Valiant Eagle 300 series, the good reel, I have mine on a Lose Affinity speed stick. Well, we're gonna have to change that. The reel's awesome. He's got that Valiant Emerald Eagle 3000 series. I have one just like it. It is an amazing, amazing reel. And I'll tell you, I have a actually elite spinning reel from Cast King that Brent Chapman, um, Cliff Crochet, a couple of other the big pro have at Fishing MLF and the Bassmaster Elite use. And I more often than not pick up the Emerald Eagle, and it's a $49 spinning reel through Cast King that probably would sell for about $110 in a normal store. So, and it is awesome. It is awesome, and love it. Just love it. And I've got to meet so many people through Cast King. It's unreal. I'm up over 2,000 friends on Facebook, and I'm here in probably a quarter of that is Cast King. It's my new Cast King family. It's awesome. It is awesome. David Hicks has seen that reel, and I think you've even fished with it a little bit. My Valiant Eagle. Um, except for I got to switch the handle whenever they use it over to the right. I don't know how you fish the spinning reel with your right hand. And then again, I don't know how you use a left-handed bait caster with your left hand. And that don't make no sense. But it is weird to fish with a left-handed bait caster when on a spinning reel, it ain't weird at all to do that. Weird at all to do that. I hardly couldn't get that out. So, looking forward to the spring already. We got a little bit of hunting left to do this fall. We got some bow hunting left till the end of the year. Last 4 days of the month, the 28th, 29th, 30th, 31st, antlerless season comes back in one more time. Gives you one more chance to take out a doe with a rifle. And of course, you can archery hunt all the way up through that. I'm guessing bear season's still in right now. And rabbit season stays in to February 28th. I miss raising rabbit beagles with my dad and hunting rabbits. That was probably the funnest time of my life hunting. Was rabbit hunting and just mainly listening to your dogs out there having a good time. Being able to get them beagles out and having a blast. So missed doing that. I think Ruffed Grouse is still in through the 28th February, but I don't know where they went. I haven't had a heart attack flushing one of them in a many years. And I guess we're still trapping. Of course, coyote season is 365 days a year. I think we're thinking about doing some of that after January because we're seeing a lot of coyote tracks. That's not good. That's not good because they go to get hungry you know, we have our pets and stuff. We got to worry about that's outdoors with them. So we're going to look into trying to take care of a few of those coyotes, trying to keep those numbers down. I wonder if there's been any mountain lion sightings this year. If anybody's known anybody, or if one of y'all seen one. I'm just wondering how that population's growing. Cause I was one of the lucky folks to see a mountain lion 4 or 5 years back, spring gobbler hunting. So I know they're there. I just don't know how they're multiplying. Anything in place. DNRs like to say there's none around here, but they're here. There's a guy up on Brownstown Road that's caught him on his game camera a few times over the years. So if there's mountain lions, that means there's probably a Bigfoot. Never know about these things. Um, and so, and of course, with all the bear that's out there now, be careful how you put your trash outside or where you're throwing out food, things like that, because that will draw them in. And then they might become a nuisance where men are trying to be a nuisance. I don't think you try to be a nuisance, but the ones who don't happen to go up in the hole, caves, and hibernate, there ain't much out there for them to eat. So, they're going to find it where they can get it. So be careful about how you tossing food out or where you're tossing it. I've learned that lesson right here. So I quit doing it, and I ain't seen them in a while. So about that. Well, it's been a pretty good chat this evening. I've seen some people coming in the chat I hadn't seen in a while. Like I said, if you're viewing, type hello and say hi to us. Love to hear from you. And we got a lot of great things planned coming up, and soon we're going to get some live guests. Like I said, for the ones that might not have been in the chat room a while ago, there's another young fellow that I'm going to get in touch with who's an affiliate with Monster Bass. He's also like a co-host for the Monster Bass live show every Thursday at 4. And it's not one of the pros that's the main host of this. It's not one of just somebody up there talking about Monster Bass. It's actually the CEO of Monster Bass. So if you really want to learn about what's going on with Monster Bass, every Thursday at 4 o'clock. Yes, I did, and it's something I was going to talk about here in a minute. I'll get to that here in just a second. Now, and I'm going to start back up till after January 1 through the holidays. His producer and stuff like that, and some of his other folks is going home for the holidays, but his name is Rick Petrie. I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce that. He's the CEO of Monster Bass. Used to be the CEO and founder of Lucky Tackle Box, but the board outruled him at Lucky Tackle Box when it comes to doing regional boxes, and they let him go. Voted him out. So he said, okay. So he started his own company called Monster Bass, and now he sells more boxes than all the other ones out there, and maybe combined. So, but he told a story the other day with this young fella named Max. He's taking a liking to this guy named Max. He's 13 years old and loves fishing. He's from Delaware, and Rick lives in California. And so he's been like a co-host on well, Monster Bass. And the other day he was in the pink bunny suit for Christmas, celebrating Ralphie from It's a Wonderful Life or not a Christmas Story, whatever movie that is. There's so many of them out there. I think it's the same guy that got his tongue stuck on the pipe. be careful for that BB gun. You're gonna shoot your eye out, dude. So and he had that on. It's pretty cool. Rick from Monster Bass was talking about how a competitor of his, a small time competitor, didn't have enough baits put in his box. And you know what Rick did? He sent the guy some baits to put in his box. So his business keep going. So that's the kind of guy that's running Monster Bass. So look into it. We're going to be doing come the new year when the new Monster Bass bags come out. The live show is going to be mainly about that. I'm working on an intro video for Monster Bass. Tuesday, if I get on and do that red carpet show before the live stream, I have done a Cast King Edition intro video for that. So my mother brought up the basketball game today. I don't know how many people got to watch the W game today. It was an odd time on a Sunday at 1 o'clock, same time some of the NFL. But with COVID going on, hard to schedule these things. But they were playing the number 19 team, Richmond Spiders. Richmond blew Kentucky off the court at their home. They were undefeated. One of Andy Katz, one of the top basketball analysis in America for college basketball, called them a sleeper team for the Final Four. And they came to Morgantown, and we ran them off the court by 20 points or more. Was up one time by 30 at one time. And today we was able to hit shots. That's how capable this Mountaineer team is. They couldn't hit a shot against Gonzaga and should have won that ball game. And Gonzaga is ranked number 1 in the country. So when West Virginia's on, ain't nobody gonna beat them. Now, when it comes to the football, it's very sad that the Oklahoma game got canceled again. Due to this time, for the first time this season, was some contact tracing and some COVID issues on the Mountaineer side of it. And the seniors didn't get to have their senior day. So a lot of them put out a video thanking the Mountaineer fans. But I'm a little upset. Whole lot more than canceling a game when it comes down to it. Somebody in the program, obviously, and this is for every game that gets canceled, basketball, football games that's been canceled, somebody's not following COVID precautions. They're not thinking about their brothers and their sisters that play in ball. Because they didn't follow precautions and went out there and caught this thing and tested positive. Now you got contact tracing to a point where you ain't got enough players to play a game. And look what it cost the seniors, their senior day. It cost the fans a ball game. We've never beaten Oklahoma. They was coming to our house to play. So I'm really upset with those folks, and they need to be apologizing. Or I don't know how you make that up to someone. Yeah, I hate it that you caught the COVID, but you catch the COVID a lot of times when you don't follow the precautions that are laid out there for you. I mean, it's laid out there for you. I know a lot of us don't like to wear a mask, but if it'll keep, when someone sneezes, water droplets getting, through your nose and your mouth, that's how you catch it, pretty much, wear a mask. Disinfect your hands, wash your hands. I mean, I'm forced to do this every day, but you know what? I've tested 3 times, and 2 was for pre-op procedures, and 1 was I wasn't feeling good at all and had all the symptoms but a fever. But I thought I owed it to my coworkers, so I went to MedExpress and was tested. I tested negative every time. That's just my opinion. Some other people may have some opinions on that, but now you could easily go out into the public, and if you're not wearing your mask and you're around other folks, they might not know they have it. They might not show any symptoms, but give it to you, and it may kill you. and especially if you got any, and we notice it's for people with pre-existing conditions. So that has died the quickest from COVID or hasn't survived from COVID. They've usually had something else going on in their life, older people. So think about those folks when you're out and in the community, grocery shopping, or wherever. Wear your mask, stay 6 feet apart. Now, I understand the mask thing is an issue for some folks, and that's okay. And I hope they make it through this very well. But that's all I'm going to speak of when it comes to COVID. It's just upset because the seniors at WU did not get to have their senior day, and I'm surprised that it didn't affect the basketball games because sometimes, and we're dealing with 18, 19, 20-year-old kids still, I guess you would say. Now, the ones that really upset me is the adults in the professional leagues that are out there not paying attention and causing the Steelers to play on a Wednesday afternoon. Things like that. And speaking of the Steelers, they're going to be coming on in 19 minutes with a very, very tough game at the Buffalo Bills. I'm wondering how they'll react. I'm guessing Junior, he didn't get on the chat tonight, so I'm guessing he's watching all the pre-games on this, and he's probably flipping through the channels and staying on the ones that say that Steelers going to win, so it make him feel better. Now I don't know, but I hope he's doing okay because he usually pops in and says hello, but he didn't tonight. But we're probably going to get ready to wrap this up a little bit. But guys, remember Tuesday night, 7 o'clock. You two gals, 7 o'clock on Cast King Live. And I'm not going to let you forget about it because I am going to be pushing this and pushing this and pushing this. But all the stuff that I talk about, and we're going to be doing a live show from outdoors coming soon. And I'm going to line up all my rods and reels, and I'm going to show you all the casting stuff that I have, and I can't keep up with them with some of the new reels and stuff. But how I got them set up and everything, and just to show you. And when I go fishing with some viewers, they're gonna fish with my stuff too, because I want them to do an honest review on things. Now, if I don't tie a good knot on the leader to the braid, that's my fault. And that new casting, that's my fault. But awesome. So a lot of good stuff getting ready to come up in 2021. John, me and you's going to go out fish Benji Earhart for trout, and we're going to get it on film and put it on a YouTube channel. That's what we're going to do. I'm surprised he hasn't popped in and said something about that. On another sad note for W football, and I wish this guy all the luck in the world, but Darius Stills today announced that he is declaring for the NFL draft. So we're going to lose one of a kind defensive lineman who was awesome. He's a home West Virginia boy. Him and his brother played on the defensive line, and he's declared for the draft. So wish him the best. We're sad to see him go because he's an awesome talent, but it can't stay forever. There's not enough eligibility for that. So coming up in 2021, be ready. I'm going to be giving away once a month, maybe twice, depends on what I need. And if I can get two of them, I'm going to give one of them away, whatever it may be. We may do some other kind of stuff, going fishing with some of our viewers and making videos. When COVID-19 is over, everybody get together. We'll have a gathering, covered dish kind of deal on a Saturday afternoon somewhere. Kayak fishing tournaments, just fishing tournaments, and it ain't gonna matter what type of fish you catch. You catch a creek chub and it's 9 inches long, that might put you in the money. It's just the way it is. And just cause I walk out there with 10 rods and 6 bags of baits don't mean I'm going to beat the guy with 1 rod and a worm and a night crawler. They'll probably wear me out. So we're pretty excited about doing stuff like that. We're going to maybe do some events with the kids and get the kids fishing and stuff. I think it would be a pretty amazing thing to do something like that. So really super excited for the year coming up, and I'm not going to allow um, things to get in the way. Um, COVID's about the only thing it may, but with this vaccine coming out, and I do hear a lot of folks saying I ain't taking that, but Pfizer's saying it's going to be 95% effective, so 85 to 95% effective. If that is true, that would be an awesome thing. So we'll see. But fishing's safe. Being out on the water in a kayak by yourself, or even fishing with others, but you sprung out. I don't know any other way. The state of Michigan back in the spring when COVID hit shut down boat ramps and boating. One of the safest things for people to get out to do. They're going to allow them to bank fish, though. Now all the boaters are now lined up accidentally getting the other guy's night crawler. Oh, I'm sorry, my thing's right here. That's how close it was going to be. So I'm glad that we didn't have stupid and ignorant decisions like that when it comes to the fishing this past year, because that was nuts. Now I do understand at real busy boat ramps that they should do like you do in stores, one truck at a time, back a boat in, have the other one back this far, whatever. I get that, but don't shut it down. I mean, that's stupid. Can't shut down life, because that's one of the things fishing, going hunting, hiking, whatever you like to do outdoors. You can get away from it all and be safe. And it's been proven that wild animals, they're not spreading the coronavirus. So we can get out in the woods and have a good game. I hear you. I hear you. Oh yeah, it's going to be a good year for Oaksters Live. It's going to be a good year for all of us who like to get on here and have a good time. We're going to get these. We're going to draw them in. I just want to do some fun stuff, and we may do some grab bag stuff because I do have extras of a lot of different, especially in the plastic baits. Um, if I get doubles the baits on some hard baits, and it's something that I don't normally fish with much, but maybe it's other people who like to have it, we just might give away some stuff like that too. It'll be a lot of fun. So we may even have a slave auction. So get ready, David Price, Benji Earhart, John King. No, I'm kidding. That I wouldn't put that on anybody. I don't care what you pay. So we're looking forward to it, and I'm real serious about this bait swapping thing. If you got something I don't have, that I ain't never fished with, and I got something you don't have, and you ain't never fished with it, maybe because I don't have confidence in it. Maybe you don't have confidence in yours, or we get in one of them things. My bait's better than yours. Well, we can swap and review them and go out and have a good time with it. So I'm excited, and I'm hoping, and I think the only one that may be willing to do that, but these are some busy guys. It's a guy named Epic Eric, and when his tournament trail starts, the Bojangles tour that goes through Virginia and North Carolina on the Roanoke River, Curtis Lake, and other places down in North Carolina. And plus, he does a lot of live shows. That's the crankbait dude right there. Crankbait buzzbaits. I would love to have him on my live show. I don't know if he'd even entertain it, because I'm not sure how to put all that together. But man, that would be an amazing. I mean, anybody that likes fishing and listens about baits, this guy knows about all the old school baits. let me tell you, he paints baits with Sally Hansen nail polish. And he paints some beautiful stuff, and he goes out and wins tournaments. He's got a big trophy behind. And if you'd ever go and watch Smallmouth Crush, which he's co-host of that. All right, David, you have a good night, buddy. He's co-host of that. Sometimes he's on the Baitman Live, Kevin Baitman Baxter. Guy lives in Kentucky who's a bait, pardon the pun, but a bait aficionado. Is that how you say that? I don't know. But check him out. And the cool thing is when you message Epic Eric, which I don't much, but I can message him about an old school bait I got, or what size hook should I put on this crankbait, or something like that. He'll come right back to me and and tell me what I need to know. And I got an old school man's baby -1 that's been beat to crap. Tooth marks all over it. Paint, it's been just beat to death. That I'm hoping we're going to send to him, and he's going to paint that in his favorite color of his own version of Fire Tiger, which he slays them on, especially on the Chickahominy River and near the Richmond, Williamsburg, Virginia area when they go down there for tournaments. And so I'm excited about seeing if he'll help me out with that and see what he'll charge me. Also, follow a guy named Zach Messer. This guy is, man, he paints crankbaits. You can send him a crankbait and tell him whatever way you want it, and he'll paint it. Matter of fact, he has gotten so popular with it that Monster Bass, and John King got one in his box, got a suspending jerkbait, a 110 size, I think, suspending jerkbait in a baby bass color that is different than anybody else's, and it's a Messer bait color. So it was pretty cool that he got that, because some of our areas here inside the big lakes or ponds and some of our small lakes, we don't have shad. We don't have gizzard shad. We don't have threadfin shad in there. We have bluegill, crappie, and baby bass. So you know they eat each other. So that'll be a heck of a jerkbait this spring when the water's still cool. Collar to throw. So he got one of them. That was a Monster Bass exclusive. Can't get that anywhere else. And the December Monster Bass box, when it comes, is an ICAST box. Now it may not be, you know, we always say that it's all baits for your area for that time of the year and all that. Well, come January, it's kind of tough to do. So he's gotten a hold of a lot of brand new 2021 baits, all ICAST award winners. That's all coming up in the December box. So guys, if you're interested in Monster Bass, check them out. It's pretty cool. Let me know. I'll send you a link for that. I get a very small, very, very, very small percentage when someone buys a subscription to Monster Bass. It's not why I promote it. It's because when I open up their box, I'm confident in the baits they put in there. And there's going to be more takeover months, like we had the Strike King takeover. Well, they're going to have another one where Strike King is teaming up with another company. Strike King's going to have the hard baits. This other company's going to have the soft baits. And I can't remember who it is. That's coming out this spring. And but that Strike King box last year was amazing, wasn't it? It came with Thunder Crickets. It came with KVD 1.5s. It came. I mean, it was an amazing box, and it didn't cost no more. And I think when I counted up that box, it was almost $70 worth of baits in there for $35. And once a month, you get Christmas when it comes to baits. And they'll build up pretty quick. So, all right, I think we're going to cut it off here. We've been going on almost an hour, a little over an hour and 15 minutes. I can't seem to shut up, but that's okay. I get a chance to talk a little bit. So I'm going to talk to that young 13-year-old fella who loves to fish and hunt. Pretty sure he does. I think I saw a video of him putting out corn, so I don't think he's feeding chickens. So I'm going to talk to him this week and see if his mom's okay. Maybe next Sunday we will have him on as a live guest. So I'm going to get off here and let the Steeler fans get to the TV because that's a heck of a game. I ain't even going to watch some of it because that's just a gigantic two stud teams going at each other tonight. So we'll see how that goes. All right, everybody, have a great night. Thanks for coming on. Please share this video. This video will stay on my channel, and come on there and share that out to folks. Let them know about Oaksters Live. All right, guys, take care. Have a good night. Stay safe. Stay positive, not negative. Stay negative, not positive. When it comes to Corona, the COVID-19. See you later.